Right, but the latest Manchester United news now, we'll be talking about Garnacho leaving. We'll also be talking about the latest on the goalkeeper situation. There's some other things I want to talk about as well. But again, I'm going to talk about the Alejandro Garnacho stuff. Now, it came in from Fabrizio an hour ago, and he said, Chelsea are advancing in club-to-club talks for Alejandro Garnacho, deal underway with Manchester United. Excellent relationship between United CEO Barada and Chelsea's hierarchy. Garnacho only wants Chelsea and has turned down an approach from Bayern in the last 48 hours. Alejandro Garnacho is a risk of missing the World Cup. Scaloni and his coaching staff see that he's still missing something. They already had and already tested him, already trained him. They even took him to the Copa America. And this is what has now come out from the Daily Mail. Mike Keegan, who again has been pretty reliable, he said Alejandro Garnacho will only be allowed to leave Manchester United if Chelsea pay a total package of 50 million. United believe all evidence points to their valuation being entirely fair and accurate. That is certainly interesting. I mean, 50 million price tag I think is absolutely right. And I think you can see United's stubbornness here, which is right, because in recent years, and you look at other clubs, I mean, the amount of money Chelsea get for players like is ridiculous. So again, I think it's right for Manchester United to be stern and stubborn on their price for Garnacho. I mean, Amorim has said that Barada and co, they will only sell the players if they believe they have a right price for them. And again, that's something that's absolutely correct. You can't be selling players for a cheaper price. Again, and then you have to look at the point where if Chelsea, they value him at obviously 30 million, but again, he wants to join them. The fact that Garnacho's kind of turned down opportunities from other clubs is very interesting. He only wants Chelsea. It's that to kind of prove a point to Manchester United when he stays in the Premier League and hopefully works out. I think Bayern would have been a good move for him. I mean, at Chelsea, the way they turn over players, again, there's not really much stability there. But again, it will be interesting. I mean, 50 million is absolutely right. I mean, a guy who's made over 100 appearances for Manchester United. He's FA Cup winner, Carabao Cup winner. Again, a decent player as well with a lot of potential. Again, all the stuff that's come out in the media probably won't help his price. But 50 million is right. And again, if we don't sell him for 50, I'm sure he probably will be maybe very poor on his behalf, because or Manchester United don't sell him. Amorim has said they will reintegrate them into the first team. He said that all players have a match and have a price, and if that price is not met, then they are still Manchester United players and they will be integrated. But the hope is they want to be sold, and that is the reason they have been excluded from the squad. But on Garnacho, there's hope a deal will get done soon. Chelsea know what Manchester United value him at. Fabrizio said you could expect a here we go soon, so we could do a video later on kind of talking about the here we go. But yeah, all in all, there's confidence that Garnacho will be leaving Manchester United and hopefully will end up at Chelsea. Again, a player with top talent, and it's sad the way that it's gone, because I thought he would be a top United player. But again, the way things gone, players are going to leave. And again, Chelsea, if they want to get him, you know how much it's going to cost. It's going to be 50 million. And again, I respect Manchester United for being stubborn and stern on their price, because in so many years we've kind of been ripped off and had players gone for cheap when they shouldn't. So yeah, we've got to get better at selling. Ultimately, it's good buying players for lots of money, but again, you got to sell players for lots of money, or not lots of money, but selling them for what they're worth. And I think Garnacho is worth in that region of 50 million. Now, the next thing, goalkeeper situation. There continues to be a lot of faith in Onana, Binder and Heaton, with United staff support, with Manchester United staff believing that various data metrics support their judgment. So again, it doesn't look like Manchester United are going to bring in a goalkeeper. Again, we kind of know that Andre Onana is expected to be back in goal this weekend for the trip against Fulham. So yeah, listen, we haven't identified a goalkeeper as a position that we want to bring in. I think we do massively need one. I take more or less any other goalkeeper over Onana and Binder at the moment. Again, Amorim did say in his post-match press conference he passionately defended Binder, and he said he's happy with the goalkeepers that we have. So I don't think United will be bringing in one. In terms of if we are going to do any business in the remaining days of the window, it probably will be a midfielder. And again, we've seen Manchester United setting their sights on 23-year-old midfielder Lucien Agumi after ending their pursuit of Carlos Baleba. He has a £35 million release clause. Now, to be honest, a player I don't know too much about. I've seen him be linked to United. Again, does seem like a top talent, and the stats are there. But again, we'll have to wait and see what develops there. But I do certainly think a midfielder is a priority and a position we need to bring in. But again, signing any midfielder this summer does obviously jeopardise potentially our future to go out and get Carlos Baleba. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, that has been the latest update. Certainly very interesting to see what happens with Garnacho. He's looking like his move to Chelsea is very close. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see, because I think that Chelsea deal is heating up. It's the only club he wants to go. I mean, the fact that he's had talks and contacts made with other clubs, but he declined them. He wants to go to Chelsea. He obviously views that as the project, and yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully, we get the 50 million for him. And again, that'd be good money to invest. 50 million for Garnacho, pure profit. It'd be absolutely perfect. So yeah, let's see what happens there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know your thoughts as well on not getting a goalkeeper. I think what we've seen so far from the goalkeepers have been very, very poor. Again, it doesn't look like Tom Heaton's going to get any minutes, but I think he should. Onana will be back in goal for the game against Fulham. And again, there's going to be a lot of mistakes, and I think we have to kind of ready ourselves. I mean, game one, we already saw a mistake from the keeper, and this just wasn't the first time. There's been so many occasions where we've just needed a goalkeeper and we haven't been able to get one. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. That has been your 7 PM news update. If anything does break on the Garnacho stuff and or any other stories as well, we will obviously give that to you. Manchester United insist on their 50 million valuation of Alejandro Garnacho despite Chelsea wanting less. United using Madueke's 48 plus 4 million move as a yardstick, which again, United are being stubborn. They're not going to sell him for any less. So yeah, very kind of excited to see what happened in the last few days of the window. But let's see what happens.